Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a good weekend. So, I was sitting in my car this morning, waiting to go in for a doctor's appointment, and looking through some YouTube videos, and there was an interview that Joe Rogan did with Tulsi Gabbard. And he was asking her to talk about her days in Congress. He said, well, let me tell you about the first day in Congress. And when they took us in, they divided us. We came in and then they divided us. Republicans go this way, Democrats go this way. We went into our own separate rooms, separate areas. Interesting concept to begin with, right? And then when they got into the room, she found out that they were told that, okay, if there's a bill or something that's brought by a Republican, then we don't want you to support it, especially if it's somebody that's a Republican congressman or senator that we're trying to take out. She said, I'm sure the same thing happens on the other side in the Republican room. Now, I don't know why she would have any reason to lie about that, but she said it was very interesting. She said it didn't matter, even if it was a really good concept, a really good bill. They were told, no, you don't support it, especially if it's someone we're trying to take out. Now, the way we have seen things operate doesn't surprise me. And it made me think, the way I've seen us behave as a nation over the past, I don't know how long it's been, a decade, we're starting to act like that with each other, aren't we? And it reminded me of this icon. I've talked about this icon before. This is Andrei Rublev's icon, the Trinity. And it actually depicts the three angels that came to visit Abraham. But it's also become an icon of the Church of the Trinity. And what's very interesting about this particular icon is, and I've said this before, right here, this little square right here, many art experts and history experts believe that there was actually a mirror there. So that when you looked at it, you were drawn into and were a part of the Trinity. Now, let's think about that for a moment. The Trinity, I suppose, if you believe in the Trinity, that would be the highest ruling court of the land. But instead of dividing, the Trinity says, no, we want you to be a part of who we are and what we do. Jesus prayed to the Father, I pray that they may be one as you and I are one, that we might all be in this same mindset together. So I would encourage you in whatever you do, whether it's being on the school board, being on the neighborhood association, or dealing with your family. And sometimes in families, we have differing ways of looking at things, right? Let's not go into separate rooms and decide that we're not going to support anything that someone we don't believes the same way we do. Let's instead be more like this icon, like the Trinity of God, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit, that invites us all in. I think it'd be a much more enjoyable way to live, don't you? And I think we get a whole lot more done. Anyway, that is your Monday Mojo today. Have a good week.